I got back from yesterday's double bill in Lancashire to a message off a friend asking me if I wanted to do a boot sale today. And you know me, far be it from me to refuse an offer like that. So because I've been neglecting Yorkshire just lately, that's where I'm heading. We're going to Leeds and Bradford airport car boot sale, which starts at 10 o'clock on a Thursday, which is a reasonable hour for a boot sale, I think. It's 7 o'clock, the sun's out, and we all know Yorkshire folk love a weekday boot sale. So today should be a good day. Let's get on the road and find out. Beautiful day for a Yorkshire boot sale. Just as a bit of an added bonus, managed to get in for free as well. Can't go wrong with that. Hiya.
Yeah. DB radio.
The XDR S550.
How much is it?
Driver, mate.
Oh, £5. Yeah, well worth it.
What are you doing? Checking it of everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right. What are you checking about it? It works?
No.
How can you check if it works?
I've got a socket. No, I buy it to resell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your car?
Yeah.
My God, you certainly mean it,
That's it.
don't you?
Oh, grandkids love riding in it as well.
I bet they don't.
How much is it? Sorry, by the way.
£5 they say.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
See you soon.
How much is your bag?
£4.
£4. Yeah, we'll do that one. Thank you very much. Smashing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Hey, ladies.
Hiya.
How much are your flip flops?
They've never been worn.
How much are they?
I know.
7.
7. Would you go to 5?
I'll go to 6.
Fair enough. I do like a lady will barter.
Oh, nice, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Who are you buying them for?
To flip, really.
Or to flip?
Yeah.
They're mud in pallet. They were 100 and they're beautiful. Odd pounds. Never been worn. Still got the labels on.
I've come across that brand a few times.
It's a Leeds guy.
It's
a Leeds
yeah.
guy.
Thank you very much.
Ta.
Not often. Kurt Geiger's as well, they're nice. Thank you very much. Have a good day, ladies. How much do you buy boots, mate?
I'll take a tenner on them, mate.
Have you got any gold PlayStation 7s?
I've got no gaming stuff.
I was checking, mate.
Check it properly.
Yeah.
Because I had a few jackets which I saw. I think that's the one. As I said, but just go to everything. Oh, that's not a jacket.
No, one piece.
One piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, same if you want it, mate. Yours is
I don't do one pieces, so I'm afraid now.
That's okay.
Because they're so fickle on price, on size, sorry. It's better if people try them on.
I got this one. Not sure what's wrong with this one. Can't remember. Thomas.
Yeah, this Frank Thomas. That's a good looking jacket, that, mate.
Yeah.
It's just probably small.
I don't know what it was. Secret smell of? I don't know.
Not obvious. Did to let anybody in here?
I know, I thought that when I saw you.
It's my customer, but
Yeah. I always help resellers out, you see.
Yeah, that's it. He didn't really want it.
I didn't want it. No, because it's for our last. I didn't really want it.
Is this the one you want a tenner for?
8 quid maybe if you want it.
No, I'll give you a tenner for it, Paul.
You see the motorbike boots there? They're a bit too ropey.
Yeah, too ropey. He wants too much for him as well. But he's after a tenner for him, so I think even at a £5 I'd be stretching it.
If there's anything wrong with it, because I don't know why it's here, but if there's anything wrong, just let me know. I'm just gonna buy it off from
Honestly, mate, the zips are good on it and it's in good nick. That'll sell that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, man.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, but you know, if you find anything, just let me know, because I don't want to be.
Of course, yeah. No. Well, you know me, mate. I'd be surprised if I get less than 50 quid for that. I'd be very surprised.
What time's that Norcross start then, Dave? Is it early morning?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, but as a seller, if you get there for about 8:45, there's a queue on the road outside.
Right.
So I turned up about 9:15 yesterday. I was about 4th back in the queue.
Right. What time's buyers?
Buyers is 10 o'clock. It's been a while since I've had a duck fix.
Yeah.
Self-confessed quack addict.
Fine. What did you do that?
That done for you, that t-shirt.
Yeah.
Adventure bike rider.
Oh, nice.
I've never worn it. I got it down at NEC.
It's been a while since I did. The firm I used to work for, I used to have a few stands on there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we always used to go for the breakdown, was where everybody volunteered for, because that's when traders were clearing stock out. It's a amount of stuff they're taking out of there for next and out. Suzuki stand worked best.
Yeah. We got that. Well, I got a subscription for it for lad. And
Yeah.
went down and monthly thing.
What'd you ride?
I've got a Motor Guzzi.
Nice. Old school.
700, 800 it is.
I keep going back to Bandit 12s, you know.
I had a Tiger 800,
Yeah.
but it outgrew me.
Right.
My
Okay.
legs got shot.
Yeah, I'm on Bandit number 7 at the minute.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I keep going back to him. They're just brilliant all-rounders.
I know. I had a 500
Yeah.
and I put it up for sale. I only wanted about 4,500 for it.
Yeah, I used to deliver bikes for a living, and I sold a DL. We're going back about 8 years now, and 2 Polish fellas turned up in a long wheelbase crafter,
That's it, yeah.
and I opened the back, and he had a Fireblade in there, and I think it was like an MT-09 or something like that. And he reversed. I know the DL's not a small bike. He reversed it up and stuck it between them. I thought, bloody hell, you did well there. I couldn't do that. He went, no, that's nothing. We'll get 3 across the front, 3 across the back, then we board it out and stick a couple of scooters on top. Keep you having a, what the? How much are they?
£4.
4 quid. I could do 4 quid.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, unbelievable. How that wasn't overweight, I'll never know.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day, folks.
Bye.
Cheers. How much are your ointments?
Pound each, they are.
Are these the only of the centre bend you've got?
Yeah, just those ones they are, yeah.
Just those 2. Thank you, lovely. Cheers.
Thank you.
How much on your Under Armour?
Cigarette. Smell them. Heavy.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
You don't mind?
No. Well,
Ask
I
tenner.
just sell them like
Just to
that.
get my money back.
Tenner.
But you know, I'm telling you what's
No, it's
okay.
fine. Yeah. I'll have a go at getting rid, and if I can't get rid, I'll just mention it in the listing. So basically what you've done is you just invited me to come here so you can sell me all your stuff. I know your game, mate.
And I was hoping that
And I
because of you, I'm not gonna pay fund.
I fell for it as well. I fell for it. Do you know what? I have never met a more shrewd businessman.
Only Polish man. First Jewish, then Polish.
I'm not criticising, it's admiration. Have a good one,
See
man.
you on Saturday.
See you later. I don't know why I love this, but I do.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Is it your own collection, was it?
No, it's my partner's. He's gone walking somewhere.
How much are they?
I think he said he wants 15 for him.
Yeah. the Amazon returns, or you just bought them off Amazon?
No, I bought them for someone, I think.
See the bumps?
I've got a pair of medium and a pair of large. They're medium.
It's absolutely scorching at Leeds and Bradford Airport car boot today. It's not really as busy as a Sunday. It gets absolutely rammed here on a Sunday. But this is like a bonus boot sale for me. And I got some really good pickups. A couple of them courtesy of my mate Pete, who is the reason I'm here in the first place. So thanks very much indeed, Pete. Absolutely top bloke. If you ever see Pete in a field selling, just buy some stuff off him because he's honest. It's only 11:30 as well, so a bit of time to do some retail arbitrage on the way home, I think. And I best get listing as well. Got some catching up to do this week. Let's get home then, take you through what I did pick up and let you know how much it's getting listed for. See you in a sec. I've had more profitable trips to a boot sale, it has to be said. But it was a beautiful day. It was absolutely scorching over there. There's going to be a few burnt traders, I think, in that field by the end of play. Just 6 pickups though. Total spend was £37 and the total gross listing value was £165. Let's show you what I got. Straight out of the gate, a couple of items from my good friend Peter, the nicest reseller in all of Yorkshire. There's no way I was going to ask him for a discount because this is just my take on it. If it's your friend, you don't ask for a discount. You support the business because they're your friend. In all other instances, I will barter with people, but I mean, obviously you rely on friends and they're not going to take the piss, clearly, but I don't ask friends for discount. This mates rates things, it's up to them to give you mates rates. It's not up to you to ask. And that sounds a bit ranty, I know, and that's just my take on it. But I am a big believer in supporting friends' businesses if I can. Right, that aside, let's get into what I actually picked up. Some really nice Under Armour trainers, actually. Peter said they did smell a little bit of smoke. To be honest with you, if it's there, my brain is probably telling me they do because he told me they did. And there's probably a slight hint there, but it's not really that significant. But I appreciate the honesty, Peter. I think what I'll do is hedge my bets though, because my nose is really old now. And who's to say that Pete's sense of smell isn't a lot better than mine? So I think what I'm going to do is put some effort into making them smell nice and then list them as new other and just put a little bit of a story to it. They actually smell like whatever they smell like. I believe one way to do it is put the, what they're called now, Unstoppables, the things that you chuck in your washing machine with your washing, the little ball things. Fill a couple of socks with them and leave them overnight in the trainers. That was a thought I had. Lots of people have got lots of different ideas on how to get that kind of smells out of fabrics, but that's what I'm going to do. Put a little bit of a story in the listing. I'm going to put a listing value on those of £25, which I think, I mean, the brand spanking new. Aside from that, I think normal shop price is about 45 to 49 quid, so I think they'll fly at that anyway. And I paid £10 for those. Also paid £10 for this really nice jacket. He did actually offer to sell it me for less, I think. But there's no way I was going to pay less than £10 for this because obviously Pete's a mate and this is a really nice jacket. Touch on the small side, I think this is more of a medium. This is a UK size 38. Recognised brand, Frank Thomas. It's in almost immaculate condition. Has still got its liner with it. There's no back armour, which is not a problem. Sometimes it's just not present at all in jackets like this. It's got elbow armour and no shoulder armour. The style of this jacket is Keeffe Racer, and that's a keyword I'll be using in the listing. Like I say, I paid £10 as well for this, and this is going to have a listing value of £50 on it, and I think it'll fly at that price because if there's one thing I do know, bikers that are into the Keeffe Racer sort of like theme style, if you will, fashion, this type of jacket really floats someone's boat, really floats somebody's boat. Next pair of boots. I think I've done too many boot sales this week and my brain is just leaving the building. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I'll stick it up on screen. I want to say £6 to £8, but like I say, you'll see it on screen now anyway. Keeffe is a brand of footwear that I only found out about yesterday. In fact, I've not even listed. The boots I picked up yesterday are still here, brand spanking new. You probably will have already seen that video, but these are second hand, great condition still, plenty of tread left on them. Just need a bit of a clean up with a baby wipe really to make them look pretty for the pictures. Even second hand, these boots are great news. I was speaking to a subscriber earlier in the field, shout out to Alex. I had a complete brain fart. I couldn't remember the name of the boots these are like. They're very similar to Merrell boots. That kind of make up to them. The soles are like a very soft foam, almost like a Skechers sort of like feel to them. I do have a pair of Merrell boots that are very similar to this, and they're the comfiest boots I've ever had in my life. They're just amazing. Obviously bought those from a charity shop as well for £10. Back of the net. I'm going to put a listing value on these boots of £40, which ironically was how much I paid yesterday for these brand spanking new Keeffe boots, which I'm going to be listing for £100. This Betty Boot weekend bag is in fabulous condition. It's lovely. It's not a vintage piece. It is a carpet bag style. Some people are very particular. I've found out just recently what you describe as a carpet bag. Because this is a fabric bag, it gives carpet bag vibes to it. But I think for certain people, if you describe it as a carpet bag, to get a bit of an ump about it. There are a couple of listings for this exact bag actually. I paid £4 for this bag, which I think is a steal. It's going to have a listing value in this condition of £25. Lovely lady I had a conversation with about these Birkenstock sandals. Perfect time of year to be selling stuff like this. They're in great nick as well. They've had very little wear. There's just a bit of wear to the inside of the insole kind of thing on top. But aside from that, that's probably just marks from storage. They look new aside from that. Brand spanking new in box, Birkenstock adult sandals go for strong money. Again, I'm going to have to have a correction on screen if I'm wrong here, because I just gave the money and I was talking to her for a while afterwards. Completely went out of my head how much I paid for them. Anyway, I'm going to say £5 I paid for them for the video. Put a correction on screen. The listing value I'm going to put on these is £25. The last pickup was with these Centrabend. I have no idea what they are. I'm assuming it's some kind of moisturising cream, sort of like a nappy rash cream, if you will, something like that. Maybe antiseptic cream. Anyway, my initial thought, I think it's just £1 a piece, and with stuff like this, you're always checking the expiry date. £1 a piece, my train of thought was I was going to send them into Amazon, because on Amazon, these are selling at £12 to £13 a tub. So I think the net profit for me on Amazon would have been just a touch over £6 after fees and all that kind of business. But I've taught myself out of it. With Amazon, it's extremely important that the packaging is in absolutely pristine condition as well, because they class the packaging as the product itself. Both of these tubs, I think that some of these marks have happened on my way home. So they're going to take some effort to clean them up, if they clean up properly at all. So for the sake of taking a £2 loss, it's not worthwhile me sending those into Amazon and getting some kind of defect or a slap on the wrist. So I'm just going to I'm probably just going to stick them on my car boot pile to sell that car boot. Like I said, definitely not classing today as a fail, because before sort of like tea time yesterday, I was never going to this boot sale anyway. It's quite a drag for me to get to Leeds and Bradford Airport. It's quite around the houses as well, whichever way I go. It got me out of the house though, on a gorgeous day. Yeah, I could have been listing and it probably would have been more efficient and productive, but meh. That's the beauty about being your own boss. You can come and go as you please. As far as that particular boot sale is concerned, I would definitely recommend it, especially on a Sunday. Last time I went on a Sunday, it was easily 3 times as big as it was today. But Jerome, the organiser, really sound bloke, who told me on the way in actually they're opening a new boot sale at a football stadium closer to Manchester. It did tell me where it was. I'm not keeping it secret, I just can't bloody remember. So as soon as I get details from Jerome about that, I'll post it up. I'll probably mention it in the videos and post it up on the ABLreselling community group on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram as well for updates like that. I'm a big fan of sharing information. I don't think it dilutes what I'm doing at all. I don't think it dilutes my business in the slightest. Everybody's looking for different things at boot sales, and besides, if ever you do feel any sense of competition, it's healthy because it sharpens your game as well. That's the way I look at it, and so far so good. I'm 6 years into my reselling journey and no complaints so far. I'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Your support for this channel is always appreciated. I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. I'll see you in the next one.